Hello everyone. So, I've just joined the lobby. Haven't been out on track yet. How is everyone? So tonight's race is we're just streaming this one race. We're not going to be doing any races after. It's just I think it's, the qualifying starts at 8 o'clock. I think it's, qualifying's on for maybe 10 minutes. I don't know how long it's on for, to be fair. You can do 2 laps. And the race starts after then. It's going to be about an hour-long race, so we won't be doing anything after. This is quite a long race, so it'll probably get quite draining doing the 47 laps. So, no, this is Group 4. Single make race. Everyone's in the McLaren Group 4. Some fast drivers, as you can see from the lobby. We've got GTB Twizzy. We've also got Callum Jones, who's quite a fast driver I've not seen on the game for quite a while. But I've got the livery on the car. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just going to practice some 2-lap runs, really, because that's all we're going to get in qualifying. So I think that's all that's worth practicing, really. Let's just go out on track for now and practice some 2-lap runs. At the moment, Twizzy there, 12.560. I don't know what type of fuel he's done with that lap. It's quite fast, though. I mean, the lobby's been open for 15 minutes or so, so it could have burnt a bit of fuel off, but I don't think it would have burnt that much off. On Rosso, yeah, I don't think so. I personally, my favourite for the win, and this is Twizzy. It's going to be 14 drivers in, I think, because McLaren's hosting it, and then Tidgeney's streaming also. Super GT will be in a bit also, I think. Ah, it's not a good start, but let's just get warmed up a bit. The Twizzy's down to a 12.3, which is very, very fast. I can't get the brake in there because the shadow's moved. My braking spot's moved with the shadow. Anyone seen? Yeah, I've seen GeForce, but not a brilliant lap to start with. Oh God. I think I'm just going to do maybe 10 laps just to get warmed up, and then I'll go and start practicing qualifying. This is a good track, this. I like this track. Now, Calster's already in with the other... This is a qualifying road, because the first race I should have been in the first race that Calster was in, but I didn't sign up for it in time. But this is kind of like a qualifying race to get into that race. Brake balance feels a bit wrong here. What have I got the brake balance on? Ah! Come on, I'm driving awful here. This feels weird though again. This feels a lot different to how it was the other day when we were doing our practice lobby. But hopefully we can get used to it. Like, we were doing 12.5s in our practice lobby with the exact same settings. A bit weird, but... Yeah, you're saying Twizzy's in a different league. We were doing 12.5 to 6 in our lobby we created the other day. I always find that different lobbies feel different though. I don't know why. Sometimes you go in a lobby and it just doesn't feel the same. That corner doesn't feel the same for me. Let's go back to the pits and restart with heavy fuel. I don't want to do low fuel. I just want to keep going back with heavy fuel. Alright. I think what's catching me out at the moment is that we've practiced this a bit later, and the braking references for some of these corners I use shadows, so like that corner there, it's quite hard to get the braking reference now. Alright, let's get a decent lap in. We should be 12.6s at least. We've got plenty of time. We've got half an hour before qualifying, so thanks, Calcia. Yeah, also Tidgey's gonna be Super GT's also gonna be streaming this. That's a little bit better. Yeah, didn't really hook that corner up though. So I'm just going to keep practicing with full fuel. You'll see a lot of people are quite low on fuel. I'm just more bothered about practicing with the higher fuel for qualifying, because we're not going to be able to do low fuel in qualifying, so there's no point practicing like that. Let's see what we can go over. It's a bit better. That's 12.6, not too bad. And that's with full fuel, so it's not too bad. Not too good through there though. But we could have gained on this corner. That's the corner where I can gain. Yeah, there's no point going with low fuel, because in qualifying you only get 2 laps, so you're not going to be able to... You're not going to get your fuel low, so I'm just going to keep practicing with, like, doing 2 laps, then pitting. And going back again. Or just restart it, obviously. This is the corner where you can gain so much time as well if you really hook that up and get all the way up to the wall. Alright, let's go back to the pits and then restart again. Always knew Super GT wanted to take a nibble out of... I mean, Calcer wanted to take a nibble out of Super GT. Yeah, the sun's going to change though, because this is For qualifying, they're going to change the time of day, so it resets the times, and then for the race, they're going to reset it. So they're going to go. They're starting early, and the next session, the qualifying, will be the session that I'm used to with the braking for the shadows. This is, they're basing it off strong settings. Everyone's going to be cutting like that on that corner. Jesus. That's how people are doing that. See? Trying to get closer there. You want to get as close to that wall as possible, really. Let's let this car go here. I want to get in the slipstream so I can start a lap with reasonable speed. I'm not going to be able to do much of a lap here anyway because I've got a driver in front of me. It's not a cut in FIA, not at all. Not at the moment. Maybe in the official season it was, but not in FIA it's not. FIA run the same track limit, so you're wrong there. And to be honest, if they've said that you're allowed to do that, people are going to do it. That's the rules. We're allowed to do it. We can drive to the track limits. That's what we've been told, so we're going to drive to what's allowed. If that's the rules that we're allowed to drive like that, then everyone can do it, so it's fair. There's no real reason to be mentioning it, really, because everyone's allowed to do it. There's no like rule that says you can't do it. You drive into the, it's on strong, the track, the penalties at the moment. Too aggressive. Way too aggressive into that corner. I'm going to go back out with full fuel, I think, in a minute. I'll try one more lap after this. Everyone's in the group for McLaren. It's a single make race. I think it's going to be... The race is probably going to start around 8:30, I think. I'm not too sure, really. How can you watch 3 streams? Phone, iPhone and TV. Sorry, iPhone, iPad and TV. And then you're sorted. I know qualifying starts at 8. I've done it again in that corner. I don't know what it is, but these different conditions of braking feels different on turn 1. So I don't want to go with low fuel practice, because the reason I'm not driving on when the fuel's low is because, or getting lower, is because in qualifying we're only allowed 2 laps. So you can't burn, there's no burning fuel, it's quite low fuel rate. It's best just to, oh sugar, sorry, it's best just to do your lap. Yeah, I'll have a guess there's quite a few people running around now with low fuel, which, no benefit really. I think Twizzy's doing the same as me. I think Twizzy's running the high fuel. I think he is. It looked like it was. I don't know about other drivers though. I've seen people on 60 and 50% pitting, so... I don't want to slipstream as well. I want to make sure I'm not getting any slipstream. Can't seem to get that corner right at the moment. British versus Irish. There'd be about 2 Irish drivers. It'd be pointless. Gonna end up getting a slipstream here, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, I hit the wall. I think a lot of people have probably done a lot more practice than certain, like others as well. We did that one race, but I bet you there's a few that have done more than just that. They've probably done quite a few hours of practice. I know Super GT hasn't done much practice on this. I need to get that corner so I can just floor it all the way through it. That was better through turn 1. Yeah, a bit dodgy through there. We're off, but should have been a better lap than what it's gonna probably match or maybe slightly slower than the lap I did before. Went slightly faster, but let's go back, put the fuel back in again. I don't want low fuel. Well, that was that. I didn't see that on there. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm with you. So he's launching the race straight after qualifying. So back to full fuel. I know in race trim with lower fuel we were doing 12.2s and 3s. So qualifying is going to start. How long is qualifying? Does anyone know? What sort of time limit have we got? I don't remember him saying. It'd be interesting if you've got like quite a bit of time, but only 2 laps to do it in, because might be worth just sitting in the pits and waiting for everyone to do their laps, see what time we need. But then there's going to be people parked up on track, which might be a bit off-putting. Not sure. No. Messed it up again. Ah! Trying to stay on the power, skim the wall. The problem with this car as well is, like, I think Super GT mentioned it in a message to me before. It's a very easy car in combination to... So the times are going to be really close, I think, in qualifying and even in the race. It'll just be about consistency over that type of, like, race distance. That was alright through there. I'm trying to say we were so it's looking okay though, because that lap was only second lap on full fuel. It was heading down for a 12 point. What's my time at the moment? Is it a 12? I mean, I've hit the wall and wrecked that lap, but it was heading for a 12.4 or 12.6. So the time's coming. It's coming down. I'm just gotta hook it up really. So we can get close to Twizzy's lap there with full fuel. It's just going to be, can he hook a lap up like that in 2 laps? That's going to be that. That's what it'll matter. That's where it'll count. It's going to be very close though, looking at the qualifying. Very close. I mean, look, Rosso's on 37 litres of fuel. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. People are like, you can't judge this practice session for lap times because it's not really relevant. It's not going to show you the true pace, really. This is the corner where you've got to be... I end up just taking this really cautious in the race because I don't like to push it towards the wall. So the first lap in qualifying, I'll probably just go for a bit of a banker. How long do we have for qualifying? That's the only thing I don't know to ask McLaren. I need to ask him in a minute. Understeer. Right, let's go and ask him that. I'll ask him now. Yeah, I know it's 2 laps, but how long is it open for? That's what I want to know. Yeah, I understand that. I just need to know how long it's open for, because if it's like, I know it's 2 laps, but how long is it actually going to be open? Like, is it 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes? I'm not asking if we can have British versus Irish, no. What, British versus 2 drivers? It's pointless. There's only like 2 or 3 Irish drivers, isn't there? You okay, Seka? Like, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. British versus American could work, definitely. I mean, I've already got something in my head. What I want to do is, yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know it's 2. Yeah, but. Start of qualifying to race start. Like, is he going to set like a 10-minute restriction or what? It's only so I know, because I might want to sit in the pits and see what other people get first and then go out, if you're with me. So, because like on iRacing, what you do in general is you'll leave a bit of a gap so that you can see the times come in before you go out and do your run. Go out anyway. Okay. Okay, so he's just doing it where you've just got to go straight out and do it. You really want to be out. Do you want to be in a slipstream, or this is going to be a tricky one? You don't want to be giving a slipstream to people, but don't. Because someone could technically just sit in the pits for 2 minutes then, and then. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but in general, the competition in Ireland is nowhere near as strong as the British drivers. That's no disrespect, but you show me how many Irish drivers finished in the top 50 in the nations in the official season. Did even one? I don't know, but I can't think of any that actually finished in the top 50 in the nations. There might have been 1 maybe, or 2, but that's about it. UK, there was probably about 12 or more. Too aggressive into that corner again. All 3 streams up and running. Twizzy's gone a little bit faster there, I think. My point is so crazy, like, if you did Irish versus British, the competition wouldn't really be that, like, I think it'd be better, like, British versus America would be quite a good one, or the Asia, like, somewhere like that, like an Asia versus Europe versus, that's what I wanted to do, was like Asia versus, like, EU versus American, like, and class, you let, like, the Brazilian, like, all the Brazilians, all them into one, so you can have, like, Canadians in it as well. That's what I wanted to do a while ago, which I'm hoping to do eventually. I cannot get the car to bite into that corner properly. It's so weird. Oh wow. Let's just... See, Twizzy's doing what I'm doing. He's going out, doing his 2 laps and then going back in and putting full fuel in. Not what everyone's doing though. Like turn 1 feels way different to what I've been like in my lobbies. I don't know why. It feels different. Like this is what I say about this game though. I've said it like so many times when we were practicing for the official season with Lightning. Me and Lightning were practicing a lobby, and then you'd get to the race, and it feels like a different track. Like the grip was different. Real strange like feeling. A little bit of a gap. It'll do. Yeah, I've got the livery on. I've got. Let's see if a slipstream's worth doing in qualifying. Don't think I'm in it enough here really, but I'm probably not in it at all, but we might be able to creep in it. Yeah, this is all single make race, McLaren Group 4 only. But I might have to take a wider line. I don't know why. Yeah, probably do. It's just look at like in our lobbies we were creating, it was biting into that corner. I can't work out why it's not doing it now. It's so weird. Not getting the rotation on the car at all. Let's let this car go. Oh god. There's Twizzy. Understeer from the... I'm so tempted to turn that GT mode off, you know. Let's just try it now. I can't work it out. I've had it off then, that... Right, let me go back in. I've had GT mode off. That might be... It was on the other mode then. So that might have been a bit of a... Let's try it now. I'll try it with... I went to turn it off then to see what it was like, and it was actually already off, so... Let's just click it back on. Yeah, it'll be dirtier for the corners, but you'll still be faster, I think. Overall, it will be definitely faster in a slipstream, because that straight is worth about 3-4 tenths. And then you're going to get back again, like, through this corner and so... Okay, so let's try it now. Put GT mode back on. Still getting the understeer there, which is really weird, but... I think Rosso's on about 10 litres of fuel with his lap. No, there's no wind physics on this game. The only games I know that simulate wind and wind is iRacing, and the Assetto Corsa does it really well. Like, Assetto Corsa on the PC, but not on PS4. On the PC, Assetto Corsa, you have to alter your braking markers because of it. So we've got 10 minutes to try and get used to this now. It's getting a bit weird. I should have kept the foot planted then. I lifted. I don't know why I lifted. Not getting it into that corner right again. We need to sort this out before we start this race. Got to try and not take as much speed into that corner. I have no idea. I want to finish top 3, really. That's all I'm aiming for. Better, better. Come on, push it. Purple. I had to back off the throttle there, though. Ah! Lost time in that middle sector. Hit the wall again, yeah. So let's have a little look at the... So my optimal session best, just from... Let's go over this line now, though, and let this play into it as well. 12.4, that should go down a bit, though, I think. Let's just go back out. I think it should have gone down a little bit. Let's just see. Still 12.4. That's with full fuel, though, so not too bad with full fuel. It'll be interesting to see what times people put in when they've got the... Because the problem is they're all going round on 10 litres of fuel. Now they're going to have the full fuel, and they're not going to be used to the way the car handles. So it seems a little bit strange. I'm going to go to the toilet in a minute as well before this race starts. GTA Matty's doing the same as me. Like me, Twizzy and GTA Matty seem to be doing the full fuel. I'd say I think there's a couple of others doing it as well, I've noticed. Yeah, I don't think we're going to blow anyone away. It's a strong lobby. Like, GTA Matty's one of the best sim racers I've come across, really. Like, over more than one game. He's very, very fast on a set of course. He's very good on project cars. He's good on GT Sport. He's very, like... He can play any game, pretty much, and he's always good on them all. We've also got Twizzy, who we all know how fast Twizzy is on GT Sport. One of the best... pretty much on the game, I think. Yeah, Rosso's racing on that 1 litre of fuel as well, I think. He's still fast though, Rosso. I think he's going to be up there for the top 5 at least. You've got to come in so much higher than when I was practicing this. You've really got to come in higher. It's a strange feeling compared to when I was warming up on this. That's not good because I've messed the line up for this corner. Not brilliant at all. Lost a bit of time there, but... I could have gotten the power so much earlier then. Let's see if I was nearly 2 tenths behind, but I think I did a better final corner than the lap that got my current fastest lap. Rosso and Super GT look like brothers. We didn't hook that last corner up at all there, really. I thought I had, but... It's such a weird feeling, that the way I've got to take that weird line through there. That's way behind. I am tempted to change this brake bias a little bit more. Right, I'm going to actually go for a wee before we start this. It won't be a second. Alright. Yeah. I just want to get in the top few, really, because it's top 3 to qualify, but this isn't the best track for me. I've like said it a few times. I like this track. I do enjoy it, but I'm not strong at it. It's not really... I'm never really... I think I've had one good result in this in an FIA, though, to be fair. We came second in... we got like 2,700 points, but that was in Group 3, which Group 3 is generally... You need to have a little bit more throttle control. In this car, you just mash the throttle and it grips. But it's not really my strongest track in general. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's the brake. Once I've got the different shadow in, I should be alright on that corner. Oh, you're on about the... I know what you mean, yeah. You mean this, not this one, the one after. I know what you mean, where, yeah, I'm going in too aggressive sometimes. What I need to do is try and get this line, like... What I want to do is come into it, and you want to cut a lot of this corner, so you want to brake down to 4th gear and not be aggressive on the front, and then stay narrow to this apex here, and then come at it like more of a square angle like that. That's what I want to do. But sometimes when you're on a good lap, it's hard to... If you lift too much once you're running wide, it can just ruin your lap totally. Got to be careful of that grass as well. It's going to be interesting now to see what people are going to do when it comes to with fuel in their car. Yeah, it should be a really close race like this. It's going to be really hard to break the slipstream. I think some people will make mistakes. That was quite a good final corner there, though. I think there's going to be a lot of people making errors and stuff like that, so... should be interesting. So what time? Yeah, so it's 10:30 now. This is good for me in a way, because this is what I've been practicing it at. Let's just see if it feels any different now. Yeah, I don't know about... I think top 3 is all I need here, and Twizzy... It's going to be hard to get... We've got some fast drivers in here. Is Super GT in here? Why can't I see Super GT? Oh, there he is. Right, so how are we doing this? Enter track, but don't leave pits. Okay. I'm scared. I don't want to touch the throttle. Oops, I've done it. Yeah, damage is on weak. That's all. At least I've been practicing with the full fuel. I think a lot of people are going to get caught out with the car feeling a lot different. I don't really want to go around with everyone else over here. I don't know. It's a little bit... This is going to be a little bit messy with everyone going out together. Yeah. I think it's best if... Some people are going to look for a slipstream. Move that a bit. Super GT, I hope he does well. I really do. So we need to make sure we get a banker lap in, really. Don't block if you screw it off. Oh yeah, because ghosting's off. Ready? Set. Go! Are we going? 3, 2. I bet someone guesses to go. So, what I think I'm going to do is hang back quite a bit here. Like, there is an advantage of the slipstream. I don't want to get caught out, really. Should I burn? I might as well burn, mightn't I? Because we've only got an outlap. Might as well burn a bit. Might as well just do this actually, rather than. I think it's safer just to. I think with a long race, there's no. As long as you qualify top 5, that's all that matters. So just try and get a clean qualifying, really. I think. Burning a bit of fuel, not much, but. Right, let's just get a banker in. Not risking it to the wall, I'm just going to take it really easy. No, I didn't hook it up. Not good. Ah! This has been a frustrating lap already, but I'll just keep on it. Miss the apex, crap. Already someone took out a brake marker there. This might do as a banker, and then I can push now on this next lap. I'll just go for it because it's not a brilliant lap, but it should be good enough to do it as a banker lap, obviously. So we're just behind GT Matty there. Ah! If I improve this corner, I might be able to gain a bit. Damn. Nah, we've messed it up. We have to just try and fly through here. Ah, crap. Oh well. Messed it up. We're going to probably qualify down 7th or 8th maybe, I don't know. Ah, we didn't do a very good job there. Not a good job at all. Didn't he say past turn 1? I'm sure he said go past turn 1. I'll just go through turn 1 to be safe. I don't want to wreck any. Just in case someone was really slow on an outlap. So we're P4 at the moment. It's not the worst case scenario, but I really should have been ahead of that. Oh well. It's not too bad, I suppose. That's what I do. When you're burning fuel, that's what I'm doing. If you watch, I have a bit of fuel, like brake pressure in, just a tiny bit. So we qualified P4, not too bad. That's not a bad position, really. We got 47 laps, so now it's just about... we really should have done a better lap than that. I messed a few corners up, though, so... Now we just got to try and get past, I think, GTA Creaser first. I need to get past him, really. And get onto Matty. I know in race trim we were just as good. Maybe a little bit faster in race trim on Matty. But I think we've got to be careful that Twizzy doesn't pull away, otherwise Twizzy's got it in the bag. Hit R. Arr! Arr! So the start of this race is standing start. No traction control, but you don't need it. You can just... I found, though, that revving it fully is not as fast as if you're about 60-70% throttle. Let's hope it starts fair, though, with no bugs, because you can still get issues at the start. What we want to do is clean first. I know the strategy I'm running. We want a clean start, no trouble, and then we'll try and get in the top 3. We need to finish top 3 to get into the proper series. So we're in a good position to do that. Thanks, Tuscan. It's annoying though, because yeah, 3 temps off what I could have done with full fuel, and Twizzy did a 0.5. I think that would have been a hard lap to get, because we didn't manage that at all when we were practicing. I really want to get past preset at the start. GT Matty. Okay, he started it. It should be a very close race. I mean, there's only 3 temps between myself and Paul, and there's 4 places, and then we've got some fast drivers behind us as well. We've got Callum behind us as well, very fast driver, so... it's about 60-70% throttle, I think it is, isn't it, for fastest with this car? Somewhere 60-70% revs, I think. Should have been a bit faster than that, but we'll see. Super GT and P9, that's not bad. So remember to put the handbrake on. We don't want to get a full start check. Oh, Matty's nearly lost it. We're not in a slipstream here, that's the only problem. Creaser, don't go for what? He tried it. That's why I couldn't turn in because of that. Need to get out of this battle, really. Gonna cost time battling like this. Hey, he's not going for it. Nice, he's not going for it.
Not far off Twizzy's pace now. Oh shit. Dirty tyres. No, we were breaking the slipstream then. I've messed it up. Damn. Oh, what an idiot. Annoyed at myself because I was breaking that slipstream then. Ah, he keeps going for some silly moves, this guy behind. Needs to really... Twizzy's gone. I can't really do much about it now. If I didn't make that mistake, we might have been able to do something about it, but... Well, nothing I could do there, mate. I hit the wall and you hit right up the rear. Alright, let's get back in a rhythm. We should be in 1 minute 12 every lap, really. He's holding on in the slipstream. I'm gaining on him, and then he's just getting the slipstream back every time. Wow, come on. Stop ramming me in the middle of the corners. Seriously, mate. He hit the wall. That's good for me, that. He hit the wall then. The GTA driver. Come on, we're nearly out the slipstream here. You've got to concentrate. He's back in that slipstream again. That slipstream's really frustrating. Look at that again, I'm pulling and then he's just going to pick that slipstream up though, which is going to be really frustrating. Again, yeah, he's just got a massive slipstream. And he takes that tighter line because he can afford to do it, the slipstream. Better exit off the corner again. This slipstream's really annoying. Like, it puts the car in some silly places, but... Whoa, give me space, come on. Alright, you've done your one move, don't weave, you can't go back. You cannot physically go. He's weaving down the straights. Surely McLaren should be saying something about that. He's starting to piss me off, this guy. Fair move. You can't hit me mid-corner. Fuck off. He just hit me then, mid-corner on that corner. Ah, this guy's pissing me off a bit. Losing ground because of this now. Surely, like McLaren, if he's going to be looking at stuff, he needs to watch stuff like that. Hitting people mid-apex on a fast corner like that. Getting pissed off. He's letting me go. Thank you, Foki. How comes we've lost that much time in the pits? Lost a massive amount of time there. Right, I'm gonna have to concentrate for a bit here now, so sorry if I'm not reading anything. Bollocks. Dirty tires. Lost a lot of time there. Better through there. That's what I want to be doing through that corner. Shit. Ah, I fucking binned it. I've ruined it. What a twat. Ah, I fucking can't be arsed now. Ah, for fuck's sake. What a... Oh my god. I've lost interest. Oh well. Oh, balls. We're not going to get top 3 now, so Time to start my own series. We need to do that European one that I was talking about ages ago. That's what I'll probably do soon. We're not getting top 3 now. It's impossible. I'm not going to quit, but I'm just saying we're not getting top 3 because we've just lost the 2 stop there and 1 stop. I've just lost all the time I gained and more. I've lost loads, so driving so poor. That turn 1, I think it might be my brake bias that's causing that. Need to get past these. They're obviously going to put a lot of fuel in some of them drivers now. Annoying because I would have been in the lead driving clear at this point. Bruno Albon donated £2 through PayPal. Come on, Key. Yeah, well, I can't do it. We're too far behind now. But I'll drive it to the end. I've messed it up. But we would have been in P1 with clear air. It's so annoying. And that's what I wanted to do this strategy for. But I've just binned it and messed it up. Obviously, I still would have had to pit, but I would have had lighter fuel. And then fresher tyres at the end, and I think it would have worked. Super GT's doing a good job there. Boosting me. Okay, so it feels a bit better going to 2 through that corner. Oh, he got nearly lost it then. Good save, GT. Bet he shit himself then. I need to get past Curry. God, I need to get... Oh, Super GT's made a mistake. He went really wide. I don't know what happened then. Come on, give me that slipstream. We're going to be right the way back there once we pit. Not getting that corner hooked up there. Better through there. I think I might have shit myself then. Hey, here it comes, hit the wall. That should be good for me. Do one more lap and then we got a pit. Finally getting that turn one a little bit better now. I think it was a brake bias being too far to the rear. So he's got more fuel curb behind me. That's a bit of a pain. I might have to underfuel on purpose here. Just to get out ahead, because I think he might hold me up in clean air with fresher tyres. We'll see. This is going to cost so much time. Now this is where we're going to drop all the way down the grid. And be right at the back. But I'm going to put the fuel in actually and just... see we're down. Pain. That one mistake's really ruined this strategy. He must have messed up the apex of the corner. I can't see the corner. It's frustrating, but Oh, he's going to boost me. He's going to boost me. He's going to boost me. I seen it. He flashed me. Thank you, Hero Cram. Oh, has he got no grip or something? Ah, come on. Look, without that mistake, we would have been about three seconds behind with better tyres. That's annoying. Plus, we've been put in with a lot of traffic that we obviously don't go for that. I think we would have been closer, probably around 2 seconds behind. Let's just fucking go for it and see what we can do. We've got 11 laps, but we're not going to gain that amount of time, but I'll push like crazy. Pushing too hard. Oops. Too much. Ah. Yeah, I know. I would have been gaining on Crosshair, but I made the mistake. I think a one-stopper was the way to go. For some reason, it took longer in the pits on this one than it did on my practice ones. I don't know why. I have no idea. We are gaining, but not enough of them. I don't think we're gaining fast enough. But his tyres might start going a lot more towards the end. I also think I overfueled the car a bit. So this guy in front's made a mistake somewhere, because look how far GTA Matty is ahead of him. So he obviously had an error on the lap somewhere. Is he going to flash me there? Yeah, he's flashing. Yeah, he's going to sit behind in the slipstream here. Idiot. Dirty air now on dirty tyres. No grip on the tyres because of that. Ah, what is going on? Oh, sorry. Oh, this is just going to worse. I'm getting beat by people that I shouldn't be getting beat by. And it's annoying because... But like I say, it's not the strongest combination for me, but I should have been doing better than this. That's the corner that's messing me up. I just don't feel confident cutting it as much as that. Which I think a lot of people are. They're really pushing that corner. See, I got it right on that lap, but on the other laps it wasn't too great. No, in the practice race I drove really well. In the main practice race we did a full race, and we were pulling ahead of GTA Matty, and we were driving really well. We did a full 47 lap race there. I don't think we had any errors really. We drove pretty much spotless all the way through. We're just not pulling it off in this one, but You've really got to cut that corner, which I'm only starting to do now. There's no point. Leave them to it, mate. I'm not really bothered. At the end of the day, this isn't a strong track for me. I've said that from the start. They've picked a track that wouldn't. It's not going to suit me. So at the end of the day, I've beat M. Thomas hundreds of times on this game. So I'm not really bothered if they're talking shit. They're probably joking though. They're probably just banter. I mean, I've beat Calston more than my fair share of times and M. Thomas, so we're just not having a good race. Without the mistakes, we would have had P3, because look at this. We're 4 seconds behind with so many errors. It's frustrating because I would have easily had P4. Well, I think if I'd done a one-stopper, I would have been with GTA Matty. Because we had similar pace in the practice race and even at the start then. I'm starting to get the cut the way you've got to cut that, but then I hit the wall that time. You've got to really cut it, which is annoying, but I wish we could run the FIA settings really, because you take that corner a lot more how it should be in the official season. They had like a really strict setting. That's probably why I did better on the official FIACs, isn't it? I've given up. I literally just... Ah, fuck it. Oh, well. Not even concentrating. I just want to end this stream already. I'm not in the mood. Nah, it was shocking. It was really... I'm not a massive fan. I like the track. I'm just not strong on it. And it just didn't go very well. And we won't be doing the best of British 9 because I'm not being like 4th reserve. I'll just leave it. I think I'm going to set up the EU versus American races that I wanted to do. Because Lightning's up for that. A lot of other people are up for that. There's just no point being a 4th reserve. I'd just rather set up my own one really now. If we would have qualified for this, I would have done this. But being 4th reserve, there's no point saving like the day to be a 4th reserve. It's just pointless. Or 5th reserve, I should say, really. Ah, awful. That was so shit. Oh my god. Nah, I'm ending the stream. I've had enough. I'm not in a good mood. I can't be arsed. I just want to turn it off and chill. I've had enough. Not a good track for me. I mean, the pace was shocking. We should have been up there with GTA Matty, really. Oh, I mean, yeah, we had the pace to match GTA Massey, but it all just went downhill. Nah, I'm not gonna bother with it, to be honest. There's no point being a 5th reserve. There's just it's a waste of my time. I'd rather do something like if I put myself down as a 5th reserve for like a Sunday race. It's no point leaving that day free for me. I'd rather just create my own type of race. Yeah, Twizzy did extremely well. Twizzy did really, really good. No, I mean, the shunts do it. It was my fault that ruined that. It wasn't really shunts on me. It was my own mistakes. Yeah. Ah, fuck it. I'm leaving. Can't be arsed. Yeah, that's what I mean. It was a bad race for me, but you're going to have bad races. I'd rather have a bad race than that than FIA, though, to be fair. FIA is where it counts, so at the end of the day... I'd rather have my bad race in one like that than an FIA. Yeah, Super GT did a good job. Really good job. I had so many mistakes. Just awful. Sweating my tits off as well. I think I should have opened the window before I started that. Awful race. Time to organise the EU versus America races, I think. Try and get... I think IOF Racing is his name, I think, or is it IOF? I can't think of his name, but you know, Iger off the thing. We're gonna try and get him in. Who else was it? We were gonna get him. Lightning, Manuel Rodri, and I can't think of his bloody name. I can't even think of his name now. My head's just gone. Nah, 4th reserve is shite, mate. It's fucking shit. Oh, for whoever got 4th reserve, maybe, but not for me. I should have been top 3. I'm not happy with that at all. I'm not even going to bother. There's no point me... I don't think did touch me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he did, as far as I know. Someone... I think the only contact we had was the GTA driver that kept hitting the rear of me in the middle of corners, and... It was just like that started getting me wound up, but yeah, I don't think I said Kerr hit me, to be fair. Yeah, Kerr never hit me. It was the other one, but at the end of the day, it was a shocking race. I should be top 3 there. Yeah, a different track, I think I would have easily been top 3, but not at that track. It's never been a strong. I would have preferred them to do a real track. I said that right from the start, but they chose that one. It was like if they would have done Group 3 in a real track or Group
even Group 4, it's other tracks, it would have been different, but can't do anything about it. I didn't drive well enough. I drove shite, so I won't even put myself down as 4th reserve. There's no point. I'm not gonna sit there on a night and not plan stuff just to be 4th reserve. It's not worth my time. I'll rather do something on my own that I can plan than that. Yeah, it won't be Asia and Oceania because of the connection. We've already spoke about it with Lightning and a few others that we'll be doing that race. I can't think of who I'm thinking of in terms of Lloyd. That's it, Lloyd. You know, why didn't I think Lloyd? Lloyd will do it. I think Lloyd's whatever his name is. Carl Lamb. Who else can we get in there? There's quite a few drivers, so it'd be like we'd probably just do 8 versus 8, and just do like 8 EU drivers versus 8 America region drivers. In one of the first 10 laps, yeah, I got hit a few times by that GTA driver. He kept tapping the rear, but it wasn't anything terrible. It was just a bit frustrating. It started getting me frustrated when I was breaking the slipstream, but I kept making mistakes whenever I was pulling away. Group 3 Spa for next qualify best of Britain race confirmed. I don't know about that. I have no idea. I don't know. It depends if we get Spa in time. I don't know, but I won't be. I don't know how they're doing it. To be honest, I have no idea. I mean, are they doing other qualifiers? I have no idea. That was just. It would have meant what I think they should have done. This is my view. They should have had 3 rounds, and used Group 3 and maybe Group 3 and Group 4 at different tracks. That's what I think they should have done, because it's not really the best of British, just one random race, if I'm brutally honest. But we'll see. Yeah, it was probably fun to watch, but it was shite for me. Oh, disaster. It was one of them races. Pile of shite. Don't know what, I just literally just can't be arsed now. Yeah, other circuits will be better. Like this, I knew that track wouldn't be my strongest because it's never ever been a strong track for me, really. But I still should have had top 3, really. I don't think I've had worse races than that, if I'm brutally honest. I don't think I have. That was one of my worst races in a long time. Yeah, I thought a 2-stopper was better. When I tested it, it was well, but when we tested it, maybe the drivers that we were racing against weren't very good on the 1-stopper. That's the only problem. I didn't have time to do 2 practice races. We just did 1 practice race, and the 2-stopper felt good. And to be brutally honest, though, without that spin, without the spin and all the fighting in between, if we would have avoided the mistakes and without the spin, we wouldn't have finished far behind Matty. We would have been pretty much identical for pace for the 1-stopper. Twizzy was just in his own league. Crazy. No, you can't be. No, sorry, Crazy. It's the races I'm doing EU versus Americas. Well, like, I'm not being disrespectful to you, but it's like Lightning, Manuel Rodri. It's gonna be people. We're gonna get like Jomas hopefully and stuff like that. And I don't think this isn't disrespectful to you, but I don't think you'll be able to compete with people like Lightning and that as well. I don't know how you'd compete against them, if I'm honest. I think you might. You don't want to have a situation where you're getting lapped like constantly lapped. It's not going to be good for you. What if you can show yourself in the FIA seasons and get yourself in the top 20 or so in nations and stuff like that? Then yeah, we can do it. We'll be back to the boring lobbies. We'll still be doing lobby racing, Crazy. We're still doing the open lobbies. We still do open lobbies when we race like normal ones. Yeah, but there is people in the Americas regions, and it all depends on track as well. Like Lightning's really strong at certain tracks. It all depends on cars and tracks. It is a lot of It's like every racing game. Some people have the strong tracks, some people have the strong cars, some people have you know, weak combinations and stuff like that. Oh yeah, you can do public lobbies. Crazy. I thought you meant the EU versus America's lobbies. I thought you meant you wanted to be in the races when I do the. It's going to be like the 8v8 against 8 of the best Americans or some of the best Americans. That's what I thought you meant. In my opinion, I wouldn't say that they're the top. Like the ones that are racing in the. It's just luck, isn't it? I mean, at the end of the day, the best way to judge the drivers in Britain are by FIA Nations results, where they come if they finish in top 24. But I mean, I just screwed that up by massive amounts. I mean, so many mistakes in that race. It was a joke. It was just stupid amounts of mistakes. It was just I can't even. God, pissed off, to be honest. We qualified okay. It went really well from the start, and then when I was breaking that slipstream on the early laps, I made a mistake that gave, like, I kept making a mistake that was giving that GTA guy the slipstream, and then I was getting away, and then he just kept sitting in that slipstream, which was a bit frustrating. But oh well, crap happens. I don't know whether they're going to do other qualifying races for this Best of Britain, or they're just saying, I don't know how they're doing it. I have no idea. Because if they're just doing that way, it's like one random race determines who's in these races. It's a bit stupid in my view. Because you've not got the best of Britain. They're not the best drivers in Britain, in my view. We'll see. But that's how they're doing it. It's up to them. Yeah, it'll be Group 3 if we do 8v8 for sure. No, it was shocking. It was a shocking race. I think McLaren 6 is doing the organisation, but I think they should have done 3 rounds, 3 separate tracks, because it's one bad, like I've just had a terrible race there. Like, too many mistakes, drove shite. But, you know, I should have been in the top 2, really. I think I should have been second. I think the pace was there for P2 easily, but we just kept making too many mistakes. No, I mean, yeah, they did well on the night. They did better than I did. I can't say they didn't. They definitely did better than me. But I know for a fact that if we had a season of 20 races, I'll pretty much, or say 18 races, I'll guarantee you it wouldn't end in that place. I would expect with them drivers there, I would expect to be top 3 in a. I think Twizzy deservedly got the win. You know, there's no doubting that he deserved the win because he was clearly faster than everyone. He was in a little bit of a league of his own. But you don't know how much practice people have been putting in for that as well. That's a problem. Yeah, it would be, if I do the EU versus America, which we've been wanting to do for a while, it would just be it probably won't be a team, it will probably be individual, but also a team. So it'll be like, we'll do some sort of point thing, and it'll be over a season, and it'll be there'll be an individual championship, but there'll also be, you know, a bit like the Ryder Cup, whoever comes out on top, that kind of thing. What is my total GT driver standing? I'm nearly on 75k. Yeah, he got away at the start, but he had the pace. I mean, I couldn't consistently keep the pace that he was doing, so he did well. I mean, if I'm brutally honest, in terms of you know, it's just like every race is different. You can't. If we did that race again now, I guarantee that wouldn't be the same result. It'd be different again. But... And because the slipstream's so strong as well, it was so hard to get out the slipstream. So even if you was faster, if the car behind was in your slipstream, they were just getting past you. And that mistake at the end was just laziness and just pure laziness. I I think I just lost motivation because we could see that we were. I tried to push too hard, even though I knew we weren't going to get P3. Oh well. Yeah, but he still had the pressure of not making mistakes, Twizzy. I think he did a very good job. I think you can't take anything away from Twizzy, really. No, it's alright, Matty. It wasn't you that annoyed me a bit in the race, mate. It was your teammate. Kept hitting me in the braking constantly. He like mid apex, he just kept hitting the rear of my car. But I had a nightmare of a race. I made about 5. I spun twice, I think, and just had constant errors being put back in traffic. So it was a bit of a nightmare. But it wasn't your fault. You didn't really. I don't think you did anything wrong. To be fair in that, I didn't feel anything from you. If they did it on DR, I'd be in it. Yeah, I think me, Matty, GTA Matty, and Twizzy would be on it. But it's just luck. Like I say, like GTA Matty will tell you like a different race at that, and it'll be a different result. That's why I think it should have been 3 races. But yeah, because Twizzy was just on another level. He was really consistent. I know I had the pace to match GTA Matty. It was just I was just driving proper. I was just driving too many mistakes. Far too many. Wasn't a good race, really. Very poor race. But yeah, consistency on Twizzy was unmatched. I think he was on it. But Twizzy, like, people don't realise how good Twizzy is on this game. Twizzy's good enough to compete with like the likes of Lightning and that. No, you didn't hit me at all, no. Yeah, I was driving alright until I think just before the pit stop I made that mistake where you both overtook me because I think I went on the grass. But as soon as I did that, I just started making too many mistakes and then it just all went downhill. Then after the pit stop, we were driving really well. And I think without the mistake that I made after the pit stop, it would have been a lot closer to... I would have definitely got top 3. But I would have been getting... It would have been... I think you would have had the advantage on the one stop. I would have been about 3 seconds behind. But I just spun it and made a mistake. But it's had a nightmare. I had an absolute nightmare. It was alright pretty much up to lap 15 or lap 14. It was all going okay. It was annoying because I was faster through certain sections, but then that your teammate was just getting the slipstream down the straight and just homing back in on the back. But oh well, shit race. We won't be doing best of British then, so oh well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end that stream there anyway. An absolute nightmare of a race. We'll see the drivers again in FIA anyway, and yeah, see you later, Tomix. Hopefully get better results in FIA. Like even the FIA races though, like GTA Matty, I think he won last night's race, just to show you the difference in like the race pace, the finishing time on last night's I think, was it 18:29 you finished on, Matty? I'm sure it was an 18:29. The winning time on the race I did was an 18:13 by force. So like the difference between lobbies was just so random, and the points, it's just there's so many like random things that you just can't predict on racing. But yeah, it was unlucky, but to be fair, it was my shite driving. Yeah, like my pace wasn't brilliant. I just did one race and I should have really risked that final race, but I didn't risk it. Best of Britain will be at Silverstone next. I don't know. Silverstone is coming, but I don't know if it'll be next. What a pile of shit. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream there. I just want to chill. I can't be bothered. I'm in a shit mood now. So tomorrow I'll probably be trying to get the FIA St. Croix race sorted out at some point. I'm not sure. I might not be able to get anything done tomorrow because I might be out all day. So it might be Tuesday before the next stream and video, actually. It all depends. And then it's one of the girls' birthdays on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I won't be streaming Thursday night. Obviously, it's Valentine's night. And then Friday, probably back to streaming again. So there'll be videos and streams coming out. I just can't say exactly when it'll be. Anyway, thank you for joining in. Apologies on the shite driving. I will see you all Tuesday. When's the next? Yeah, we might be doing FIA Wednesday night. I'll probably be doing FIA Wednesday night. I don't know what the combinations are, but we'll see what one to do. So that'll possibly be the next stream, either Wednesday or Tuesday. But thank you everyone for coming in. Thanks for the donations. I will see you all soon. And have a great night, everyone. Bye all. Bye all.